What's up, guys? We're back at it. We're live. Today I want to talk about relapse and how important this subject is in sobriety. Because it happens, it happens. Unless you're like a perfect human being with no sins. I mean, it's possible that people, you know, it's just one and done. Like they just stop and never go back. But super, super rare. And speaking from experience and almost losing my life and multiple times. It's a real thing, and for anyone out there that continue to relapse and relapse and relapse again, even when they're already down bad and things aren't going good. I'm saying I'm not saying I have the whole answer, or else I'd be sober for good. But you are going to have opportunities, and you're going to have situations where you get tempted. And I don't know if it's a God moment. I don't know. I look at it as a God moment. But there's situations that happen that it's like the devil tempting you. And tempting you to do certain drugs or alcohol or whatever your thing is. And sometimes it just happens like that. And that's the scariest part about this whole thing is like it just happens. And sometimes you don't even think twice about it. It just like I'll give you guys an example. And I don't know how this makes me look. Probably not good, but I mean, I'm past the part of trying to look super good for everyone and doing all that shit. I just want to be real and honest. But anyway, there's a situation where, and this is recently too. I had like a month and a half, 2 months sober, and I'm coming home from work. I'm on the train, right? I'm just chilling on my phone, and this was like Halloween weekend, and there's this part of the train where you open up and you can go on a different cart, and as soon as you like by the door where you open up, there's like a spot. Anyone who's been on the red line or blue line or whatever the L knows what I'm talking about. It's like a table, but you could sit and do whatever. But it's like a table. So 2 kids enter. And mind you, I'm like passing downtown. So I'm just passing the lake. I gotta go all the way to Lawrence. So that's like 8 stops. But so they enter the train, and I was just looking at them. And they go back in that little spot. And anyone who's been on the red line knows, like, people go to that spot not to do good things. You're not doing good things if you're back there, whether you're smoking weed or doing whatever. But and there's a camera, mind you, there's a camera right there. Like, you're literally looking at a camera. So that whole fucking train is filled with cameras. And that's another topic I can get into another time, because I think mass surveillance is a huge problem. But Anyway, they start chopping something up with the credit card, chopping something up. And they see me looking. I mean, I don't know why I was just looking, but, and just like that, that quick. He asked me if I want one, want to hit, want a line. I'm like, I didn't even fucking think about it. That's how fucked up that is. It's just like, boom, that quick it could happen. And then I'm out for a whole fucking weekend. It's scary, man. It's super scary. So basically, what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to get across with that story is there's going to be times in your life and situations that happen in your life that God is tempting you, the devil is tempting you, actually, more like it. And he puts something in front of you to see what's going to happen, what you're going to do, and what the outcome's going to be. And it all happens in all different types of ways. It's like a test. And I failed that test for sure, but I'm alive though. And, I learned from my mistakes and keep pushing and keep moving on. But what sobriety is and what the main goal is trying to build yourself up so you're strong enough to where you don't even think about it. You got to build your armor up, and because there's arrows coming at you every day. You gotta build your armor up and be mentally and physically strong as possible, because this shit is deadly and kills people every day, every single day. I mean, the stats it's crazy. So you're gonna get tested, and you gotta be strong enough to say no and strong enough to walk away. And the more times you do that, the more times you walk away, the stronger you become. It adds a level of strength, and the stronger you become stronger the more you say no. And it's not easy. It's not easy, man. Because life can get boring sometimes, and life could get dull, and life could get, like the weather is fucking shitty and it's gloomy out, and I know what would make me feel better. Unfortunately, something that makes me feel better will fucking either kill me or fucking ruin my life or put me in the hospital, put me in jail, or put me in the ground 6 feet deep. Anyway, I made this video because anyone who's struggling, anyone who's out there, if you hear this message, I know what it feels like. I've been there. Recently, I've been there. I've went from a year and 3 months sober to fucking back to the bottom like that, and it sucks, but it happens, and you just got to keep pushing forward. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. Just keep going. Just keep going, and know when to say no, because you know how the outcome is. You know what the outcome is. It's the same shit every time. It's insanity. So you gotta have people with you, people that support you. You gotta stay razor sharp. You gotta stay focused. You gotta make this like an everyday thing, part of your life, part of your lifestyle. Whether it's talking about it or even doing podcasts helps me a lot because I'm talking about it. But just talking about it with people helps me. It's like the theory of like therapy. Like talking about things makes you think different thoughts and different solutions. I believe communication's the biggest part of obviously figuring stuff out and finding the best solution and seeing what the best outcome is and seeing what I could do better and how I can improve and all that stuff. And getting different people's opinions and talking with people about it. People who've been there and done that and how they made it. They made it. I mean, they're not fully, I mean, they've been sober for years and years. I would technically say they made it, but don't get it confused. Like, they can still fuck up at any moment. But they're sharp though. They're on point. And that's what I want to be like, I want to get that back. And to do that, you got to know when to say no, and you got to surround yourself with the right people and not put yourself in certain situations. Anyway, that's what I got for today. Ham Dropper Podcast. Don't do it. Stay sober. Don't do it.